guest with me here, a young enthusiastic Kenyan. Karibuni kwa Pwani University Press TV. Can you tell us who you are?
Just but to begin with my name, I am Oliech Isaiah, currently a student of Pwani University, taking a degree in politics, that is political science.
Okay, that is very interesting. So you are a student here at Pwani University, and I know that you are doing a book. And can you tell us why you preferred writing?
In writing my book, that is Shadows of Silence, Ouko Murder Mystery by Ouko Isaiah. This book, I started investigating and conducting research on it long time ago. And the relevance of me writing this book, you know, Ouko was a cabinet minister back in the government of President Daniel Moi.
Yeah.
So I thought to it that there is a relevance of writing a book concerning him because the case has never been sorted since his assassination. So it is like a form of injustice that I was to address it to Kenyans. That with my book, Kenyans should understand something about what happened to Ouko, injustices that went to government and so on.
Okay, so why you preferring writing rather than maybe being an activist?
In writing book, you know, when you write a book now, an author, there is that act of formality. So someone writes a book, says, oh, this book was written by Ouko Isaiah.
Yeah.
So you are going to be very formal and you will be well known. So it was an act of formality. Then next thing, you know, when you author a book, it takes a lot of process, a lot of procedure. So when you dedicate yourself in writing a book, you will be conducting everything that it takes. So you are going to feel to it, okay, I am now gaining something, I am now becoming more intelligent to the level of an author. That's why I was now to compose myself, research and write a book personally.
How was the process?
The process has not been easy because of lately, yes, the process is done, they are publishing the book, but it has never been easy. It was to take time, it needed financial attention, it needed commitments, physical attendance, so it has never been easy as such.
In doing a book that is basically conflicting the opinions of those who are in power, how will you challenge the place of rejection and criticism?
It is very obvious that in this country, even though you criticize or you just be somebody straightforward, criticisms will have to be there. But provided you as a person, you came out and said that I want to do this, your mind is always in that project. You must be ready for discouragements, you must be ready for criticisms, you must be ready for other people who might come in to discourage you. So I am very ready to face all the things that might come, could it be in government or could it be in people, as much as I committed myself to author the book. So I know there shall be a lot of criticisms from both government side and personal side. I know they might say I am criticizing the government, but I am very ready for that and shall always be ready to defend myself for that.
Are you democratic oriented or diplomatic or liberal?
I personally, I am a Democrat and I also believe in principles of democracy. So I am someone who is very democratic. I'm not liberal as such. I'm very loyal.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So we are getting it right from Ouko Isaiah, a new author in town, a young guy that has ventured in the world of writing and is doing a good book about politics, majorly the assassination of the late Ouko. And why is Ouko not considering other individuals who fought for the independence who were assassinated? Why only Ouko?
I came to conduct a research and write a book concerning Ouko, mainly because his death really shocked many people. As a cabinet minister of foreign affairs, people waking up on the morning of 13th February 1990, they are realizing that the minister's body has been found burning at Kotalela. It actually brought concerns of people. And the murder of Ouko is now the second one in the history of Kenya after that of Tomboya, because Tomboya was just assassinated the same way, though he was shot at the head when he was going in a chemist in Nairobi. But it is just the same way because Robert Ouko, they thought that he would overtake the government of President Moi. And now Robert Ouko was a very bright man. So by the time they were thinking the same, the government was now to do away with him because you remember the government of Daniel Moi, it was full of dictatorship. You could not bring in any other form of discouraging the government of Moi. So that is why I thought that, okay, this thing must be very serious. If a cabinet minister can be assassinated this way, then this is something that I must talk about it. That's why I chose Ouko, despite several ministers and politicians whom were killed that time.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so that is why you choose Ouko, because of the how he was assassinated and
Yes.
the position he was holding,
Yeah.
and how mysterious it was, and also finding in early in the morning,
Yes.
the guy is no more.
No more,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, that one is very interesting. And probably I believe you are expecting to launch this your book, and maybe our viewers would love to read this book, because I personally it is very interesting to me. I've done the summary and it is really amazing. How will you sell this book?
Firstly, before selling the books, there is launching, which I've talked about.
Yeah.
I personally, in conjunction with my committee, I have planned to launch the book officially this month, November 2023,
Yeah.
day of 26th. And I am planning to launch it here at Kwan University at LTN Hall. So when I just brief you concerning the marketing of these books, it shall be sold at a very, very fair prices. It shall be sold at a very, very prices which people can afford. During the launching day, that book shall be commissioned. It shall only be sold at 800 shillings, a price which someone can access and a price at which someone can buy the book easily.
Yeah.
But once the book has been launched, it shall now be distributed to several libraries within and without Kilifi, libraries that are in various universities, and it shall now be sold at 1,200 shillings.
Oh wow.
Yes.
So the book will be at about 800 shillings during the launching period,
Yes,
and after
yes.
launching it is hiking up to 1200, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, and what makes you to hike this price up? Where in many occasions we see that after the book has been launched, the price goes down, but yours is very unique that it is now rising up.
Firstly, you know, when you are launching the book for the first time, people are very eager to know the contents of the book. They are very eager to see what is inside this book. Can I read it? And therefore, it is going to make people actually be eager to access the book itself, because this is the first time people are exposed to this book. So people shall say, okay, I have 800 shillings. I can access the book then. But when you hike a price day one, people shall be interested to read the book, but they might not manage considering the high cost of the book. Secondly, you know, after launching the book, several people might have been exposed to the book, could it be in my channels, online channels, could it be at people who might have bought it. So people will see no need. They will say, I have read this book through a friend who bought it during launching. I've read this book through my online channels, online platforms, so there's no need of buying it. I already have the information. That is why when I hike the price that way, only the people who shall be very eager to get the knowledge shall be in a position to access the book now.
Okay,
Yes.
that is amazing, and we have now get the story about the book and the day of the launching. And if you need a book, it goes at 800 during the launching period. That is on 26th, and after that period, it will be going at 1200 shillings.
Yes.
So all are invited to buy, and we promote this, and it is also having a important message to all of us that are interested in politics and history, and. I just have these. I want you to say a parting shot to those who are interested in writing, and also you can just give us a last quote about your book and and a last phrase to the youths that are also trying to make it in the world of writing?
To begin with the first portion of your statement, a message to the youth about writing.
Yeah.
This thing, it is possible only when you are dedicated and focused. When you come out to be determined that I want to do this. Firstly, writing a book requires a long process, of which an individual cannot come out that he or she wants to write a book unless the person consults somebody who has done this. I personally, right now, I can say I have skills. I have experience to do it because I've done it, though for the first time, but I know the procedure. So, youth whom might be interested, or any other student of a university who might be interested in writing,
Yeah.
I will say that I'm very much available. They can reach me personally, they can call me, or they can contact me so that I give them guidelines on how to go about it. Because remember, I'm not always, I'm someone who is very genuine,
Oh.
and despite that, I am somebody who